Hello, everybody. We are going to try this again. We'll bring some other folks on tonight, and we're going to have our core, but check in with a few other friends tonight. Let me see if my girl Mimi is ready to come on. Mimi, are you ready? Let me see. Where are you? Let's see. Where are you at? Okay. Let's. Sorry, y'all. Bear with me. What's up, everyone? How's everybody doing today? Y'all good? I've been in bed all day. I've been so lazy. I worked on a film last night, and I am so tired. Mimi!
Hey, girl.
What's up, friend? How you
I'm good.
doing?
How are
How's
you?
life been since last week? The We talked about some of the Diddy stuff. Oh, you ended up on a blog because of the whole the show thing with
I
BT.
did.
You mentioned.
I did. It's,
Were you
it's
getting? Was it negative? Were you getting harassed?
dancing. It was what it was. And here we are.
Any fallout since
Here
then?
we are. Yeah, it's been some fallout.
Was anybody mad?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But not BT because you weren't trashing them at all.
I didn't
We love
trash,
BT.
I didn't trash anybody.
You did not.
So
You did not.
let's start there. I didn't trash anyone.
You did not.
So
Okay. You know what they were saying last time? How much goddamn fruit did Mimi already have peeled because she just went and ate many,
I
many oranges?
peeled like 12 oranges while we were on the live. Literally, not tangerines, the cuties. I peeled like 12 of them and I ate a whole bag of them.
Hey, so before we get Talus on, I want one of my homegirls to come on here. She is known as the new queen of reading, Geisha 305. She's down in Miami. I'm gonna invite her on right now, and then Talus comes on, and I like her because she kind of like like some folks. She be letting folks have it, you know. Okay, I'm bringing her on right now. Let's see. Let's see if she's coming on. I invited her. I invited you on, sis. And she's actually defended me online, like when about the whole Tasha K be kind of coming at my neck. She was very much supportive. I liked it. It was very nice of her. Let me see. I sent you the invite.
What's her name?
Her name on Instagram is
Wait.
Geisha305.
Okay. Hey, girl, come on. We waiting on you.
Let's see. Okay, I'm inviting you again. Let's see. I'm trying to invite her.
Hi, everybody. What's up? Somebody's watching from London. Hey, what's up?
What's up, London? They said Geisha just don't give a fuck. She don't.
Oh,
She yes. She's quite the reader. I sent you an invite. Oh, she's gonna come from a different page. Okay, just text me what it is. Okay, she's unable to join. Sometimes the internet be tripping. So last week's fruit was tangerines. This week's fruit is what now?
it's watermelon.
I should get some fruit, huh?
Look,
No,
look,
that's
look.
your thing.
This is my dinner.
Okay.
Watermelon and some Sauvignon Blanc.
Okay, good. Watching from Chicago. So I think we should definitely I want people to really ask questions and we can ask each other stuff. You know what I mean? And we're gonna keep an eye in the comments what people are asking and we ain't running from nothing. So, if you see something, Mimi, you could be like, Claudia, they want to know this. And you know me, I'm a pretty much of an open book.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? If
me
I
too.
can.
Yeah,
Let's
me too.
let's see. Is Talus ready? Let me see if Talus is ready. Okay, let's see if Talus is ready. Let's let's bring Talus in while we're waiting on Isha. Libra season. What's the topic? The topic is whatever y'all want it to be.
Yeah,
Okay, she
y'all
texted me.
picked the topic today.
Please, please.
Hey, Josh.
Hello,
Hey.
ladies. What's
What's
happening?
up?
What's good?
How's your day today?
Oh man, look, we just tropical storming here down in South Florida, but it's not as bad.
Yeah,
It's on the
yeah,
other side of the
Miami.
state. Yeah.
I was gonna go to Bahamas tomorrow, and
You
layover will
stopping
be in
through?
Miami, so it's not a good idea, right?
It's gonna be on the other side. I mean, it's heading towards the Panhandles. You should be straight though.
I might just
Mm.
skip it though.
You might want to wait a week. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mimi, what's
Okay.
good?
Let's.
Oh, fantastic. Look, guys, I had an amazing photo shoot today with Derek Blanks. Oh my God. When I tell you that I collabed, hey girl.
There
Hey
she is.
everybody, how y'all doing?
What's happening?
Good. What's up? Am I saying your name right, Geisha?
It's geisha, like the Japanese geisha.
Geisha. I was
No.
like not sure. Okay, this is Mimi. This is Talus. Yeah, a lot of y'all might know Geisha because she goes to fuck in on people.
Oh,
But like when it's needed though, like she provides commentary. She reads them down, and she's defended folks. She's checked folks, and I just like her personality. I think she's
okay.
fun and not
Oh,
afraid to
thank you
say that,
so
pop
much. I
that shit.
appreciate that.
No, you're dope. I think you real dope. Like they in the comments, he was like, okay, she don't give a fuck. And welcome to the panel tonight.
Okay. Hey,
Welcome.
I like your specs too, Mimi.
Thank you. And
Thank
they're
you.
real, honey.
Yeah, I
When I
love
say
them.
that
I love
these
them.
are progressive.
Mimi blind as fuck. Are you in Miami
I ain't
today
afraid.
too, Geisha?
Well, I'm in Daytona now,
Oh,
but
that's
I'm
right.
originally from
Okay.
Miami, Florida.
Is the
That's what's
Okay, so
weather bad
up.
there?
Say it again.
Is the weather
Oh yeah,
bad?
yeah. There's a hurricane coming, most
Yeah.
definitely.
damn,
Yeah,
I was gonna go. Okay, we're gonna call up Bahamas, and I'll have to
yeah,
just wait then.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So last few time we were here, we talked mostly about the Diddy stuff. I think we should probably keep it going because like more stuff has come out, right? Like, is it true that they found 784 dildos? Is that true?
Well, first, before you start, shout out. I mean, all the blogs picked up on our little live. I mean, these are just test runs, and
That's
I'm
true.
seeing Mimi and seeing UCJ. Y'all stirring the pot. You know what I mean?
We
So
were
shout out.
on. We did go viral the very next day for Mimi.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
we did.
That's nice. Good job.
All right. Well, we started with dildo, so I'm sure we're headed that direction. You know what I'm saying?
Let's start with dildos. How many dildos is too many dildos to have?
It depends on how many people are gonna be involved with the dildos. So if it's 1,000 people and you only have 738, you don't even have enough.
And you know Diddy throw big parties, so
It wasn't
I'm
even
just saying.
enough.
So,
So
so he was short.
yeah.
How many dildos do y'all have?
Let me ask you something before we even go there.
I have a rose.
Oh, Rose. Okay.
Okay,
I
I was
hear
gonna
there's
say
a.
because I thought that was the lane women were in that like dildos. I thought that was 1980s.
Well, I mean,
You know what
there's
I mean? Like,
all different kinds of them. There's
hmm.
all different, all sizes, shapes. They do different things. I have 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
when's the last time you used one,
I was
Mimi?
gonna say.
Um,
There we go.
8 days.
Before the live before the live.
It was 3 days before the live.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Geisha, do you like sex toys?
Yeah, I told you I have a rose,
And
but the rose is not just a rose by itself. It's actually connected with a dildo. So
It's
a vibrator.
yeah, it's two. It's a two.
It's a
Yeah.
two
Okay.
in one.
Two
Yes.
on one. Yeah.
okay. Okay.
I'm
I've been celibate for almost a year now, and I haven't even been doing anything. Like not
Me
even,
too. Me
not even.
too.
You've been how long you been celibate?
Almost a year and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look how
Let's.
everybody looking like, oh.
so we lying on here. Is that why?
No,
Is
no,
how we
no. It's the
started? We
truth.
just
It's the honest truth. I just haven't
okay.
met anyone worth giving my,
Me too.
yeah, no.
What's going on now? Like women like
It's the
going
battle of the
into chastity.
sexes. It's the battle of the sexes. We got so many people that are team male, that's all male, team female, all female. So it's different
I'm
now.
hearing
We're in a different era.
about a lot of born again Christians these days. I mean, excuse me, virgins. And I mean,
Well, I'm a
ladies in the
Christian and
chat,
I
let me
still
know.
talk about sex.
I
I
don't think
mean,
it's a born again virgin thing. People are just, you don't want to give your kitty cat to just anybody no
you
more.
don't.
That's the thing.
Don't y'all think things got a little
Okay.
casual, right? I felt like things were getting very casual. People weren't really making efforts anymore. And there's a belief like if I had sex with you once before, I don't have to make any efforts to get it again. And I think a lot of women, especially now, we just want to be like courted a little bit. Maybe have a dinner, some conversations.
We really miss the old fashioned way.
Yes.
That's what it is. But I think what intervenes with that is people make it so convenient online. Social media has and the internet has messed up so much. People don't have to really work hard to connect with anyone. You got the young women busting it wide open in the DMs.
Mhm.
So this dude is like, oh, all I got to do is take her to go get some fish and chips. And I'm good. I don't really have to take her to a fine restaurant and dine. So
Mm.
even though you may be his type, the one that likes high-end restaurants and having fun and doing these things, he doesn't have to do much for this one young lady that's putting out already. It's so many people just putting out.
Yeah.
So
And
it don't.
not only are they putting out, they putting out and letting you sleep with their homegirl. And I mean,
Yes,
Yeah.
so much
yes,
that goes on with the putting out is crazy.
yes.
Mm.
So
And
And
not
I'm
only
not.
that, when they're
Mhm.
beefing with the other woman, then they give in to not beefing with them anymore, and they just join.
Wow.
That's just what's
You
going.
know, and being in our, I don't know how old you are, Geisha, but like we're all like late 40s, early 50s. Me about 50. I'm 51, 52.
Okay, I'm
Um.
49. I'll be
Okay,
50
so
October.
we're on the same age group, and I feel like we are in this new era. Like we're in 2024, wanting that 90s R&B kind of love and like
Ooh.
feeling,
That's
right?
the music we went to sleep off of.
mhm.
Yes.
Even with a heartbreak. The heartbreak, we healed our heartbreak by listening to the old school R&B.
Can I
We
just
did.
ask one question? Because ladies, I'm not refuting anything you guys are saying. You guys sound like you got it pretty much together as a group here.
Oh,
But
he's being sarcastic right
let me
now.
no. Let me just throw a grenade in here real quick. What about how, from the male perspective, like, because the way we look at our genitalia is how many summers do we have left?
Right.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And my
Like how
question
many? I'm
is, do
looking at
you
them right
guys
now.
really
Like
think
how many
like that?
summers?
My
How many
question is, do
summers?
you guys really think like that? Because at the end of the day, it's like you guys are out here doing the most. And then when you can't operate anymore, then you want that one person that you always cared about, that you thought was going to sit and wait for you. And then it's not operate. We don't want you because it's not
I'm
operating.
gonna tell you
Don't
what
Just
come
because
happened.
you're
over
not
here
operating
bringing us
doesn't mean.
that tired,
Look,
deflated dick. Once you finally got your dick don't work, your hairline way back, and now you
Now
want to settle down
you
and
want to
marry
settle
me.
down.
But
Like,
when you was
what?
hot in these streets and your back was strong and your teeth was white and you didn't have a missing side tooth, th- you don't. No, now you want me when you all beat down. No, I want you when you on the team.
can I tell
Now,
you what
not when you're on the
happened?
sideline.
Claudia, I think you can remember this instance in one of our interactions. I think what's happened is, ladies, and you look, you can shoot this down. Y'all have been inundated with penis online through social media. Y'all have been having penises thrown at you at a 10x rate over the last
What?
15 years
I ain't seen
since
a
the
penis since
inception
last
of
year.
social
Oh
media.
wait, yes I
Man,
did.
you
But they're
you
not
crack open your
throwing it in a DM anymore. They're throwing it for the other team now.
Yes,
oh
I
shit.
haven't put a
Hold up.
penis in my DM in years. You hear
Oh, I
me?
don't know nothing about that. Oh
they
yeah.
I'm just
used to.
saying.
They
I'm
used
just
to. Not
saying.
anymore. You're right.
First of all, just because a penis pops up in your DM does not mean anything.
You're
My thing is,
desensitized. You guys are desensitized by the
I'm not,
penis.
but I'm not desensitized to great conversation, to chemistry, to any of that. So when
Facts.
with you're in person and I'm speaking to you as a human being and the chemistry that we have, I'm not desensitized to that.
Okay.
That's what we want.
Yes,
We want chemistry. We want the conversation. We want
Yeah.
it's
to
true.
feel
It's
something.
true.
Fuck your penis on the internet. Who the
So
And,
why
fuck
are
and
you?
y'all dancing to sexy red? Y'all are confusing
Who
us.
is y'all?
I don't
When y'all
dance to
What?
Sexy
no, we
Red.
Who
no.
I
is
don't even like
hey,
y'all?
her music.
Claudia, I saw
I
you in
do
the
not like
club.
her
You
music.
was
Okay,
mouthing.
like once, but I was drunk.
Y'all confusing us. We see that. We're like, oh shit. It's
No.
No,
lit.
but listen, I think a lot like I think people are getting it twisted. It's really not the bags, it's not the shopping money, it's not the penis in the DMs. Like it's remember when you like somebody and they would text you and your face would light up and you would get like kind of butterflies, like you
Oh,
like,
yeah.
ooh, and you would say that
That
person's name
part.
all the time, like, ooh, Dwayne, he on the phone, you say his name all the time or whatever his name is. Like we miss that, like that kind of connection, human connections. And I do feel like, yeah, social media,
Facts.
texting, all that stuff has fucked it up. Cause like you don't have to call someone. You can like their pitch and be like, well, I
Mhm.
reached out. You didn't really reach. That's not
Yeah.
reaching
Because we're
out.
in the era of convenience. Everybody wants convenience now. Nobody wants to put in the work ethic, and that's just the truth.
Yeah.
Whenever you see a handsome guy, you're waiting for him to make the approach. Now they're waiting for us to make the
All
approach.
right. So
It's
let me
like
let me throw this.
we switch roles. We got women on their knees proposing now. They're proposing to the men. Like, what's really going on? Like, what?
What do y'all think of that? Talus, you're a married
What do
man.
you think
How would you
of
feel
that?
if
Oh, you
a
know,
woman
come on,
like
I'm old fashioned. I ain't for that. I think it's hilarious, by the way. But by the way, y'all, I mean, we're in the environment of equality and stuff. I mean, I look, I'm not judging. I hear what y'all saying though, but I am a traditionalist. But I will let me just remind y'all again, like I've seen so many dudes complain to me when they go into that romantic route where they reveal themselves and they be a little bit, you know, let's say they're a little open with their feelings. They get called lame. They get, you know, y'all like the bad boys, and the bad boys is
Not
no,
dicking.
that's
They
anymore.
young
dicking it
Not when you
girls.
get
around.
older and mature. No, you don't. Maybe when you're
No.
young in your youth, you know,
Mm.
that was the interest. But when you get older and mature and you see that's not the way to go, we don't like bad boys. Not when
Them
you
niggas
get
is already
mature. No,
ruined.
Listen,
I'm
no.
just telling y'all, them niggas is ruined
let me
now. We in our
tell you
40s.
something.
Them niggas is. I told Claudia this. I know we had depressing conversation. It's a wrap. Them niggas,
Dallas,
it's a
I
wrap.
had a bad boy. I
Oh, hold up.
don't
No,
want
no
no
sons.
parts of a fucking bad boy ever again in my life.
Ever.
Let me tell you that.
Yeah, that was tough.
Ever do I want that again. Okay?
Well,
Let's be
That is
clear.
extreme. Mimi, that was such an extreme situation,
Well,
and my
well,
no.
you know my heart goes out to you. First of all, shit, we
well.
all empathize.
Speaking of bad boys, that's probably a good time for us to transition because people
Oh
want to hear
Lord.
the Diddy tea. So let's get into that. Geisha, what you think about what's been going on? Because you do commentary on this kind of stuff. What do you think about this whole Diddy thing? I hear some people say it's a distraction for the election. I don't believe that. But what do you think?
Okay. My thoughts on the Diddy situation is it's just time. It's just time to pay the piper. I
Hmm.
mean, he's been getting away with so much for so many years. We've been hearing the rumors, we've been hearing the allegations, and now it has came to a head like a pimple. So now they bombarded both homes in California, Miami. They found evidence of footage. This activity really exists. And I just believe that they're going to set an example out of him. A lot of people believe he's not going to do the time. I really do think he's going to do time, but I don't think he's going to do as much time as people really think. But I think they're going to make an example out of him. And I think he's just the beginning.
Mm.
Do y'all think he's gonna make it to trial? Because
Oh,
they say he's paranoid. There's a report saying that he's not eating. He's been there for like 10 days, 8 or 10 days. He's not eating. He's paranoid. These could be they could be rumors. Supposedly, they're saying that he's scared to eat because he feels like someone might poison him and they might Epstein him because he knows he wasn't doing these things by
I thought
himself,
he
right?
was just getting his summer body ready for the prison.
Sir, tell us, Mimi, what you think? You think he's gonna make it to trial?
I heard allegedly where he is one of the
Yeah.
worst places he could be
My,
locked up.
my lawyer told me that too.
Like the
NBC.
worst.
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn.
Yep.
Yes. Um, and a man of his stature and how he's lived his life is not used to that type of lifestyle and living, and I think it could be really rough for him there.
Because he's so
So,
used to being the aggressor.
and just
Mm.
I'm just saying, not even that, but
They, they
that too, but just his living
He's
conditions.
yes. Okay.
used to 2,000 count thread sheets and
Yeah,
the
I'm
finest foods,
talking,
and
yeah, chefs and the finer things of
they
life,
said in that
and to be
jail
confined is
the
the
the mattress
worst.
is like an inch and a half. It's cold. You have a steel toilet. You can hear other men farting and shitting and jacking off, and there's fights. It's very violent in there.
I
It
mean,
could
And
it
I
be like
mean,
how a Diddy party
sounds
was?
like his house.
And he's
that's a
so used
mental
to
mind fuck.
and he's so used to being in control.
Yeah.
When you're in there, you're not in control because you have head count. You have people coming in telling you to fix your butt. Basically, you have somebody that's ruling you how you used to rule people
That's
when you
right.
had your freedom. And I think he's not going to be able to adapt to that. I don't. I think
I
he's
do
going to have
too.
a nervous breakdown.
Are we
I
feeling
do.
sorry for
If he,
him?
I don't feel sorry
I
for him.
don't. I don't
I
feel sorry.
believe it's just time. I think it's time for him to pay the piper. I'm just
I'm
saying
with
this is what he's
you.
actually going to go through. He's
So
definitely
people in
a
the
change.
people in the comments saying, Mimi, can't tell us about the parties. I'm gonna tell y'all motherfuckers one thing. There are Diddy parties that are the commercial parties that any
Oh,
people from Miami, if you on the list, like promoters know you, you gonna get into those. It's not that hard to get into a Diddy party. Then there's the freak off parties that certain people that are trusted get invited to and booked. There was a modeling agency. They used to book male talent for the freak offs. With they had to sign NDAs. I've never been to any of those. I don't think anyone on this panel has been to any of those. Those are two different things. Like people would say that about, oh, Jamie Foxx parties. Let me tell you, I've never seen no wild shit at Jamie Foxx's parties. Never. It was he had his mother there, he had his kids there, and then a bunch of friends in LA. I think that Diddy has those kind of parties too. And then there's the after dark version that he probably had that none of us were invited to or saw. Well, I wasn't.
I wasn't either.
But what
I've
happened
never been
to
to,
the? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mimi.
never been to what the any type of
The freak offs.
anything weird. I was at the parties, the kids was there, and the mama was there, and those are the parties I was at. So I don't know anything about that.
you hear that,
Absolutely.
federal
But
federales? You hear
what
that?
I was gonna add was when Diddy came to Miami one time, and I used to MC as well. So I opened up for Nelly and the Saint
Oh,
Lunatics one
shit.
one year at Chris Styles. So it was like maybe several years later I saw Nelly again with the Saint Lunatics at Club Inn on South Beach. And Nelly so happened to be with Diddy. But I was trying to get Nelly's attention and let him know, hey, I'm the girl that opened up for you, just a small talk. And he was like in my face saying, no, he didn't want me to speak to him. So I was like, well, he's giving me like Nelly belongs to him vibe. So when all this came to a head, I was like, it made me reflect on the years back when he was acting the way he was acting. I was like, yeah, these allegations are true. Like
So he
it
was
is.
like possessive about him,
Like,
like he didn't want him to talk to nobody
like,
else.
like you can't speak to him like he belongs to me. It was that type of energy.
Wow, I do know this, and Mimi, you might be able to co-sign. Mimi, oh, we losing her
Yeah, her,
connection?
her website
Yeah,
just
that
went.
shit fucked me up too. You about to lose me.
Mimi, I know we talked about this. Diddy is the type that what we've seen, he doesn't like other people getting complimented or attention around him, right? Like if you say, "Oh, that's the coolest dude." Remember you told me a story that someone said they complimented someone else around him, like, "Oh, that's the coolest dude I know." Now I'm the coolest nigga you know. Like it was very much that. Do you remember you telling me something like that back in the day?
It was different, but yeah, his control was high. His level of control was high,
I
very
Mm.
high.
felt that. I got that.
Got to be
I
the baddest bitch.
Level of control was very high.
okay, so Talus, let's face. Let me take on some of these questions because, like, of course, people keep putting in there. They think that there's been some lying assholes on the Instagram, on the media, social
Oh,
media,
damn,
that have said stuff
word.
about me. They try to tie me to things and Mimi as well.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know how many times I've told you. I met Diddy one time. I was at the BET Awards in 2008, I think it was, when
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
MySpace was still around.
Mm-hmm.
I was at rehearsal. He was at rehearsal, and he comes up to me and says, "What parties are you going to tonight?" I was like, "I don't know. Wouldn't you know what the parties are?" And he was like, "Yeah." So he
Mm-hmm.
got my phone number, and I said he would let me know what the popping places were. I was like, "Cool, that's it." I went back to my house, got changed, came back for the award show, and I presented at the BET Awards when I was on the show Ballers. All right, it was a sports show on BET.
Yeah.
So when I was on stage, he texts me and says, "You look so pretty." He's like, "Come backstage. We're all having drinks." It's a bunch of us. I was like, "All right, I'm bringing my best friend Alta, who introduced me to me." We go backstage. We had some drinks. I had one of them cheap ass disposable cameras. Okay, I said, "Ooh, can we get some pictures?" We took a picture. Anyone that knows me knows how playful I am. I put my hand on his face like this, and he was behind me like, and I put it on my MySpace, right? I put all the people I met, Patti LaBelle, LL Cool J, the picture with Diddy, Kim
Mm.
Kardashian, all the people. If anyone can get into my old MySpace, you can see all the pictures. Um, he never called me that night to tell me what party he was going to. I didn't hear from him. The next day, I get a gang of text messages and phone calls from the New York number, from his number, saying, "Baby girl, why are our personal pictures on Media Takeout?" I said, "What's Media Takeout?" I didn't know what Media Takeout was at the time.
Okay.
He was like, "Call Fred," gave me his bat line, and get this off. I go, "Get what off?" I went and looked. It was like, "Diddy leaves Cassie for Deal or No Deal model." I was horrified. A, I don't do the other girl shit. I'm very adamant against that. B, I don't want to be attached to Diddy like that. I was cool with Kim Porter. It was not a good look for me, and he just had the twins. So, anyways, I started calling, trying to get the shit taken down. This motherfucker texted me 56 times in one day. And his moods went from, baby girl, why are our pictures to, if I thought you did this on purpose, I would have had you hurt. And it got crazy. So I called him back one time with my publicist friend on the line, and she heard him say that he would make me disappear. So then I had to buck up back with him and said, look, motherfucker, don't talk to me like that. I'm not scared of you. This is before I heard about some of the other shit he be
Yeah.
doing, right?
Yeah.
Hanging people upside down out of buildings. So I was popping off like, man, fuck you. You ain't about to talk to me like that. And then he goes, what are you wearing? And his tone changed. And I go, what? I never talked to him again. He never called me after that. And I have the phone still. I just have to, like, I couldn't charge it. The charge port went dead. So I still kept it, right? I have it. So fast forward years later, I'm at Howard's homecoming. An SUV drives by me and someone says, someone wants to talk to you, and roll down the window, it's Diddy. And he goes, oh, you can't speak? And I was like, I didn't think we were friends after the last time I fucking interacted with you. And that is it, you guys. I saw him in Vegas at a party where Jay-Z was there, Diddy was there, my friend Kathy White, that y'all keep trying to tie me into her death. It is not true. She was not having an affair with Jay-Z. She never told me she was messing with him. Matter of fact, when she died, she had a boyfriend. His name was
Yeah.
Malcolm, and she died with him. I need y'all to stop this rumor that she was pregnant by Jay-Z. She never told me that. I never seen her pregnant. I seen her drinking. We went to Magic Mountain, Six Flags together, and was on the rides. These are not things that people that are pregnant by superstars do.
No.
They try to protect that fetus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Facts.
So I
Yeah.
need y'all to stop, and people keep saying this shit, and it pisses me off. I'm sure it doesn't make her family feel good to constantly see this being brought up, that she was this mistress. She never told me. I met her in Memorial Day weekend in 2008. Okay? I went to Vegas with my friend Nikki Chu. So go ask her, okay? I've been not saying her name. She introduced me to her. We stayed in the same hotel room because back then we was broke.
Yeah.
Okay, me and my girls live in Vegas. We did a girls trip, and she was like, "My girl Corey, she's cool." When we went out, we saw Jay-Z's assistant, who knew me from before. I auditioned for his videos, and we were cool. She invited us to dinner at Tao. Diddy, Jay-Z, Larry Johnson was at the dinner table, and this is an exclusive, y'all. I'm finally telling y'all. We was all around. Kathy was there. Nobody was hitting on us. We were actually like sitting there like, we don't belong at this table. And then we all walked to Tao, the back entrance, and was at a club. His table was here, and we were a table over. At one point, Jay-Z handed me a bottle of Ace of Spades, and we all had our bottles up. Someone took a picture. That is it. I got drunk, went back to the room, woke up the next day, like, that was it. Nobody fucked nobody. That's what happened. And another time we saw him was another big weekend. If y'all are not familiar with Vegas, I know I'm going long. Memorial Day weekend, fight weekend, Labor Day weekend. That's when a lot of celebrities used to come out. So it would not be rare or odd to see a Diddy, a Jay-Z, an Eve, this or that, Little
Yeah.
Kim. They would be out there for that. We randomly ran into him. Now, the second time we saw him, he was definitely out there and he had a show. Okay, he had a concert. And he was not paying my friend no mind. Like, we were all there and he was just like polite. And he was not flirting with no one. There was nothing going on. So I need y'all to stop with this false narrative. A blogger, Jackie Jasper of Hollywood Street King, put this story out in 2008 because he was fed it from my hating ass ex that was trying to ruin my reputation. So he was taking any little things. Oh, she was doing this. It was doing. She's jealous that he hit on her, not her. It's not true, y'all. And y'all running with one source, and then Jaguar gets on and reiterate, brings the shit back up, and y'all believe it. Now, I'm not saying that she don't say some real stuff. I don't know her like that. But when it comes to me, I was never Diddy's girl. And if you had an address, I would fucking serve you. But you don't, okay? If you had an address, I would serve you. Can't serve the homeless,
Hey,
okay?
there's a dude named Trap Lord Ross on YouTube. That's why this is a guy kicked back up. That video is probably over 1 million or so views right now, of going over the situation. So I think that's what has kicked up the dust over this last couple months now of it being released on YouTube. So it's
And
stirring back
TikTok.
up on YouTube. Yeah,
People
and
want a
TikTok.
conspiracy theory so bad.
Yeah.
Like they want it so bad, and I get it. It's like, oh, Diddy, now Jay-Z's next. I've never seen him do nothing shady in front of me. Never. He's always been cool as hell and just high and by, cool. Like he's been cool. Mimi, we've been around him a couple times. I went by a video set one time. Dame Dash was there. We was all talking, shooting shit. He was a gentleman. He was not. I never seen him on no whole shit. I never seen him sloppy. I've never seen him out there drunk. And that's that. I'm sorry the conspiracy theory y'all want. And I don't know, for some reason when my name is thrown in, like people just be believing this shit. Like I'm out here just fucking everybody. I'm not. I'm too lazy to be a hoe, you guys. I really am.
Too
Way too
lazy to
lazy.
be
Ask
a
my
hoe.
ex. And if y'all have any questions, please ask.
Lazy
Seriously,
hoes are
because
the worst too. So
No,
yeah, for real.
the worst. Nobody wants a lazy eye.
No, that's the defeats the whole purpose.
does
Okay,
Claudia
I
have
have
a
a
list?
question.
Yes, I have a list.
My comments won't, they're stuck. How do I make them, how do I unstick them? They're
Mm,
not flowing.
not flowing.
Is that my, is that my internet issue?
It's probably just
On your
yeah.
end,
It's probably
because
internet.
mine's are
Okay.
constantly
Can
moving.
you get closer to your router? You know where your router is?
Yeah, not where it's all the way in over there.
Okay. Does anyone else? You have a question, you said, right, Mimi?
No,
Or who has a
that was
question?
my question.
Oh,
So
Oh,
So I
let me
always
ask you
wanted
this.
to ask,
Yeah.
when are caught up in the limelight and make connection with these various celebrities, how do you deal with the rumors? Like the first time hearing a rumor, how did it affect you? Like when you first experienced a rumor? Because I know after so many rumors, you learn how to strategize, ignore,
yeah.
whatever. But how did you handle the first rumor
The
that
first,
was ever?
um, the first real bad rumors about me were really bad because I know they came from inside the house. It was a bad breakup, and all of a sudden, like I started getting a new rumor like every month for like 3 years straight. And at the time, I thought, and I was wrong. Ignore them. People know you; they're not going to believe it. But I overestimated what people. I gave people more credit, and I let them. I didn't say anything, and they just grew and grew. And then when I get on a Housewives of Atlanta or a big show, people Google and they see those old rumors, and then they kick it
Use
back up, and
it. Use it.
it really depressed me. It really hurt my. I remember being at a family reunion, and I love going to my family reunions. At my grandmother's house, on her computer, looking up like blog shit, and I was had a stomach ache because I'm like, I really, for some reason, I really care what people think about me, and I wish I could be better at that. I'm working on it, but it still bothers me. So the whole thing, because I'm, of course, I'm a survivor of sexual assault, but majorly, like most
Wow.
women. So being called a hoe is the one thing that really hurts me. So when I would date someone, I would that's one of the first things I would disclose to a man. And if that goes bad, that's the first thing they go for, right? The thing that hurts gonna hurt you the most. And yeah, it hurt me, and I would defend myself. And I don't know what the right response is, Geisha. I really don't, because I like you want to defend yourself, but then people say, well, if you're defending yourself, you must be lying, or they must
Guilty,
be
or
telling
yeah, that
guilty. Yeah, I
foolishness.
don't. What do you think? Like, what do you think the best way to handle a lie is? Because I don't know.
See, me per se, when people spread rumors about me, I just roast their ass. Excuse my French.
You do.
I
You
roast them
do.
down. I do not care what people think. If it's an allegation, if it's alleged, and you really don't have no facts on it, facts is what really kind of damper my spirit.
Mm,
But when you're lying, I be like looking at you like, girl, you a whole joke. Boy, you a whole joke. Like you don't have no facts. I've been like this like for a very long time. I've always had tough skin. Like I
mm-hmm.
really have. When people say something and it's meant to hurt me or target me and it's a lie, I can't really feel no type of way because I feel like you miserable. You just I don't know. I feel
Right.
sorry for the
That's true.
person. I really feel sorry for them.
Mimi,
Yeah.
how do you handle it?
I I just had to learn to ignore it because of the platform that I was on. I got so much from every
Yeah.
angle. It was insane.
Wow.
And there's really, I can't, you can't roast everybody. It's too
Mm-hmm.
much.
Yeah.
So I just had to ignore it. My best friend was block and delete.
Yeah.
Block
Yeah.
I
and
do
Uh-huh.
delete.
that too now when it's overbearing. I agree.
Block and delete, honey. And then sometimes when I post and go. I don't even go back and read the comments. And then
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait, and then I'll go back, and then I'll just get rid of all the hate, block
Yeah.
and delete. That's the only thing I can do because I can't come back at everybody.
It's
It's
true.
too
That's
much.
true.
It's
And
true.
people are gonna believe what they want to
True.
believe. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I can't change everybody's mind. I can't. plead my case to everybody. And even if I did, they might not believe it any fucking
Because
way.
if you
Yeah.
explain it and you break it down to them, they still gonna believe what they want to
Right.
believe, and they're still gonna
Period.
think you a liar,
Period.
like you don't want to
Absolutely.
confess. So
So,
that's just
Someone's
the
gonna
part.
clip. Someone's gonna clip that explanation I gave y'all tomorrow. They're gonna clip the part that makes me feel fucked up, and they're
Why
gonna
they
put that
do
on.
that?
They're gonna do
Why
that.
do they
I
do
will
that?
say it bothers me less now than it used to. It used to really devastate me. Now I'm like I kind of expect it.
mhm.
You know, I kind of expect, which is sad because it shouldn't be like that. And then I meet people and they're like, "You're nothing like I thought." I'm like, "Damn, I'm tired of proving myself. It's exhausting. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired."
I think you got to
Talus.
treat it like the like old Hollywood would treat it, because
Mm-hmm.
it's just, you know, I look at somebody, and I hate to bring her up like that, but I mean, I look at Beyonce. I mean, you can imagine the rumors about her. From she's in the Illuminati all the way. I mean, there's so many. I think the way she handles it is probably the best, because at the end of the day, it just mythological. I can't say the word. It's a mythology surrounded around your brand all of a sudden, which I think in this new environment we're in is
But
like,
some of these rappers and these artists put "I'm in the Illuminati" in their lyrics. And
mm,
I've heard these rappers say that. Like it's various female rappers when
if
they
they
throw a
say it,
little
they ain't
line
in
or a
it. They
bar,
ain't in it.
they say
That's
I'm
what
in
I'm
the
saying.
Illuminati, even though it's sarcasm. It's
Yeah.
sarcasm, but the viewers and the listeners really think they're being sincere.
Oh, they're using it to their benefit, because it's just,
Right.
yeah, I'm in the Illuminati. That's why I'm here. That's that.
And
Yeah. But
then
again,
it
but
gets people talking. It gets
yeah,
people
exactly,
chatting, and it
exactly.
gets people on the bandwagon of oh God. So it's tactics.
Okay,
Yes.
People in the Illuminati don't say they're in the Illuminati. You just say
that's
That
true.
part.
it.
Just like the mafia. My mom's from Italy, and I say, "Mom, tell me about the mafia." She's like, "There's no such thing as a mafia."
Exactly,
Yes, there is.
exactly.
We have a comment. Someone says, okay. All about the mud. 88 says, "These lies be a waste of time because they don't read the comments. They just want our views." Okay, ask your question. We will answer your
It's all
question.
good.
And
Yeah.
by the way, I can't. My internet is messed up over here, probably because of the weather. I'm not getting any questions. My shit stopped about 30 minutes ago.
Mm.
It's
If
just stuck.
Mm.
anybody sees anything that you guys see you want to address, please
So,
feel free.
somebody said it's the shoulders for me. So go ahead, you doing your thing. Them shoulders is out. Shoulders out.
Been in the gym.
Oh my bride 38. I have a question. Okay, ask your question. What's your question? Were you friends with Aaliyah before she? I never met Aaliyah. I wish I did. I knew two people that were on the plane with her that passed the glam team.
Wow.
So yeah, yeah, that was a sad
Is
day.
Mayor Eric Adams indicted? I keep seeing that in the
I keep
chat.
seeing that
What is that? Did I miss something today? New York,
they
tell
get every
me something.
Mayor of where? Who's he the mayor of?
New
New
York.
York City,
Really?
yeah. Is
Wow.
Yeah,
is that
he got
real?
some.
I don't
Let me, let
know.
me
I've been
look.
in a photo
Um,
shoot all day.
is this all Cat Williams' fault? He opened up the Pandora's box and everybody been getting exposed this
He
whole year. What is
He
Cat?
said it. He
He's
said
said
the
it though.
this
Oracle.
is going
He
to be
did.
the year for everybody who has been doing bullshit behind closed doors to be
Yes, he
exposed. He
did.
said it.
Yes, he
Man,
did.
Who do
I
you think
love
is the
Cat.
most fucked up person? Who do you think is like a demon in the industry that needs to get that you would like to see get it? Anyone got a person?
Did he?
I mean,
Yeah.
ain't no more left, right? I mean, I'm sure there's some, but the most notorious is getting it right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Damn.
Yeah. For real.
Do you
we've been hearing the
think?
stories for years.
Do you think Diddy is what we all thought Suge Knight was, and it really was Diddy the whole time?
Yes. Yes. And I believe that since all this has came out, uh the lineup with Pac, the lineup with Biggie, it just makes sense. And then not only that, everybody that knew his
Mhm.
story is not here now. The only one that's still here is Albie Shore, but he was hospitalized. So when you look at those things right there and those connections, it's like, why is everybody that was so close to him when he started
Yeah.
off, that knew the real him before the fame, they're not here anymore? So yeah, it's a lot of
I'll
questions.
tell you like
And why
this,
was
as a
Diddy in a
black man.
different car from Biggie? I always ask that question. If that was your boy and you convinced him to go to Cali for this show, you told him this is what he needs to do, why were you in a separate car from your boy? Like you just knew this other truck was going to slide up and do what it was doing. So you made sure you wasn't in the same vehicle. It just, I mean, It's just my thoughts.
As a
Did Diddy?
black dude, I'm telling you, Claudia, it's scarier. Hey, we all got our ass whooped, okay?
What's
But but
scarier?
but but the Diddy version of getting your ass whooped is a way scarier than a Suge Knight ass whooping. I'm telling you that right now.
But
Well,
do
we
you realize how many people were afraid to talk about Diddy when he was free?
yeah.
Like
No,
everybody, like so many people are speaking out now. It's just crazy. But no one would say a word when this man was free.
they
They
wouldn't.
would not.
Talus, did was Diddy responsible for Tupac's death?
Like it's everything's game right now. Like things I would have told you
I'll
five,
be right
10 years
back.
ago.
Okay.
Okay. I would have told you 5, 10 years ago, like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of this conspiracy. I don't know anymore. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
for
it's
real.
like it's almost like everything is up for grabs right now. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I think about Big and I'm hearing about situations with Big contractually, when you start putting things in context and we start hearing about things that was actually going on that wasn't made public, from the business side, you start to wonder. And
Yeah, all the behind the scenes are coming to the forefront.
yeah, so I don't know what links he would go through, because I'm looking at this shit and we're seeing what links he would go through to do certain things. I don't know. I'm gonna be
Shout,
honest with you.
So
shout out to
what are your
October.
thoughts when a man speaks to you and in endearment and he's calling you daddy every time he talks to you because he has become an affiliate of yours, and when he has a conversation with you and he's saying, yeah, I like the way you look, daddy, your beard is trimmed right,
We
daddy.
don't. We don't. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know a lot of folks from a lot of corners of this country, from New Orleans to Atlanta to Chicago to fucking New York, Toronto. Nobody talks like that unless,
They
unless,
fucking.
un, un, unless you're in a community. You know what I mean?
So
Like that's
we used to
that's
work
community
together.
talk.
We used to work together on the radio in Dallas, and we had our boss Gio.
Yeah.
Not that he has never done this. If he came in and said, "Yo, Daddy, you producing the hell out of Claudia's show," what would you say?
I would have left the show long before they fired us.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to someone that's super talented in the chat, and he's a star. He's I believe he's on Snoop Dogg's label. October London. He's on tour right now with
Oh shit,
Maxwell.
October Lundy and my guy, fuck, oh yeah,
Yo, he is dope as
talented
hell.
dude. Yeah,
So talented. I'm going to the show when they come to Dallas, but they October. I
absolutely.
wish we can have 5 people on because I'll bring him on. He's dope as
Yeah,
hell.
y'all go.
October London is in the chat, and I just want to shout him out. And please get his music if you
Yeah,
Oh
haven't.
no,
If you're
he's
not
go
hip
check
to
him
him,
out.
amazing. He's amazing. Shout out. Shout out. He's
he's dope.
Absolutely, absolutely. He had a great tour this year, by the way,
Hmm.
and
And Jasmine
uh,
Sullivan's on the tour as well.
yeah.
Wow.
Shout out, shout out.
love her.
Okay, Diddy also calls Fabulous Daddy too. Would y'all remember that?
It
I
made him
remember that.
very uncomfortable. It also made Jadakiss uncomfortable too. Did you see the facial
No,
Yeah,
expression?
Jada was like, he's been there, but he's seen this before. He had
New
that
York.
face like, yep, here you go, here we go.
Oh, y'all go catch the show. They're in New York. October is in Maxwell and Jasmine Sullivan. They're in New York. I think they did Brooklyn last night or
Okay,
tonight. Okay.
bet.
I do feel bad for Fabulous because this is the second time he's been kind of caught up in that. Because remember, Ray J said we're gonna rape that nigga, and then here go Diddy calling him. Remember that on the Breakfast Club? He was mad. Remember they got into that argument. He was talking shit. Remember there was a big beef between
I didn't
Fabulous
I
see
and Ray
that
remember.
J back then?
episode.
I
Oh,
remember.
it was a long time. It was a meme for a
It
while. It was
it
really
blew
really
up
funny.
the Breakfast Club. It was so
It
yeah, it was a
did.
viral. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Or Fabulous, because Fabulous seems like he's
It's
definitely not with none of that
like
shit.
he was praying in his mind, like, why are you doing this right now? Like, why are you doing this right now? Hey, we already partied before. Diddy was like, no, I'm talking about a one-on-one. Just me and you.
Yeah, and
Daddy.
then remember he wanted to take 50 Cent shopping.
Oh,
Yeah.
50 wasn't feeling
Mhm.
Yo,
that.
50, yo, 50 is
Was not.
hilarious, yo.
He was like, no, no man asks us to take another man shopping. What?
So the mayor of New York has been indicted on federal criminal charges.
Ooh.
For
There's some corruption charges. Finance. Let me see. Let me look.
he talked like
Y'all
he's a
talk amongst yourselves so I could let me.
You know what? Not surprised.
It's
Not
sealed.
surprised.
It's sealed, so we won't know. A
Talk
tangled web of
like
federal
it.
investigations, subpoenas, raids, and turmoil.
Damn.
He once hanging with that scammer preacher guy. Remember that guy
The
that
dude
got
from
robbed on
Brooklyn.
campus?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
That's his.
yeah. I used to roast him all the time too. The materialistic dude. They had the big closet.
Yeah.
You know, his closet
Come
space.
on, man.
Speaking of
And by the
roasting,
way, he
mhm.
gave Diddy the key to the city last year.
Ah,
Come on.
last year
Come on.
he
But didn't they beat up a
did.
lady in his church? A lady came in his
Yep, they
church.
threw her down.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh wait, October said Diddy called me on FaceTime and called me baby boy, and I instantly went home to get in the shower. I felt dirty, left my October. So who you want more, you or Columbus Short?
We got to bring him on here, man. Lord have
I
mercy.
know.
Oh my
Can I add?
God.
I can't add nobody
Can
else, huh? I can't.
you?
Um, no.
Jeez.
Hey, October, we're gonna do this again next week. I want to bring you on. You gotta come chat with us. Or we can. No, I'll have the StreamYard set up by next week, so then we can like have more people on
I
then.
do.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I love
speaking
you.
of roasting, Geisha, you roasted Amber Rose when she. Wait, you talked about Amber Rose when she became a Trump
Supporter.
advocate. What do you
Uh-huh.
think
Why are
about that? Do you
I
think?
you
just I just
roasting our
feel like
beautiful
she
queen?
just decided to ride a wave. I don't think Amber Rose was ever in politics. And that's what made me roast her. I believe that Amber Rose is a lost soul. She's basically trying to find herself. She doesn't feel accepted by too many people. And I just
No.
feel like she ride the wave of the rappers and now she's riding the wave of the Republicans. So I can't really respect that. I think she does anything to stay relevant, to make her algorithm, you know, go off. And nobody's really checking for her because she's talentless. And the only time we're really checking for her is she has a new boo, a new rapper boo. So, I mean, it is what it is. That's just my thoughts on
So
her.
y'all
And
don't
Talus, you heard she got a
respect her
bag, right?
political affiliate, any political talking points that she's given? None.
She's not giving anything valid. Only thing she says is that Donald Trump, if he's elected, he will save our children. And I'm figuring out, like, how is that? Like, I'm wondering how.
Who's
He don't
children?
even fuck with his own kids,
Our
like especially.
children, the
Who's
world's
our?
children.
Who's our children? I'm
Girl,
really
I
concerned
don't
because
know.
if
You have to
he's
ask. You have
rooting
to
to
ask
have
Amber Thorne that.
policemen have immunity, he's not trying to save black children.
No,
Because if a black child, man or woman, black kid gets arrested or has any type of confrontation with the police, and they can do whatever they want to this black child now with no
It's true.
yeah.
consequences. So he's definitely not trying to save our fucking children. Let's be
No,
clear.
Amber Rose is she's one of those one issue voters. She is totally against abortion, and that's what's made her.
Say save our children. That's what she's
Yeah,
talking
that's
about.
what she's
But do you
talking
Oh
about.
think? Do you think
Mhm.
when Trump helped ASAP Rocky when he was incarcerated overseas, was it genuine or was it a look? Was it an
I
image thing?
I think it's a look. I don't think he knows who ASAP Rocky is. I don't. I
Yeah.
don't.
But he went
Um.
off on Rihanna. He went off on her when she did halftime at the
Mm,
NFL games because he was upset that when she took that picture with this graffiti card that said F
mhm.
Trump, and he
Yeah.
never forgot that. So
Yeah.
he realized that Rihanna was actually married to ASAP, and he said ASAP made the biggest mistake in his life. So evidently, he's pretty much aware who ASAP is because he'll never forget Rihanna. He
Okay.
Mhm.
would
Oh
never
yeah.
forget
Once you
Rihanna.
come for Trump, he'll know who you are.
Yeah.
I used to be friends with him a long time ago, and we talked on the phone a lot. And that was my before he got into politics. A lot of black people used to
He was
deal
your
with him.
friend.
But of course, I was not aware, and I wish I was about the whole Central Park Five thing. I would have never rocked with someone like that. But his
Wow,
obsession with Barack Obama got real
it did.
weird when we were cool. And I was like, when I was on Celebrity Apprentice, we were filming my episode when I was.
Is that your cat?
Oh,
That's not like a person.
hey, yeah, just roll up on
But
you, about to get shot with your own gun.
say hi, Eva. Hi.
Okay.
Hey, little one.
What's up?
She's walking by. I'm like, say hi, baby.
Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so he was so obsessed with Barack. Like the day that I was project manager, like that's when we picked someone to get fired. He rushed through my episode because he wanted to get to a press conference where he was gonna say, I'm gonna give $5 million to the person that can provide Barack Obama's birth certificate. So he was like, not his head wasn't even in the game on that episode. And after that, I was like, oh, he's really on his birth shit. I slowly but surely stopped being cool with him because I didn't like. It had such racist undertones. Like, how dare you question the legitimacy? It reminded me of the slavery days. Show me your papers.
Yeah,
That's what it was giving.
Wow.
that's what it
You
was.
know. Who
Um,
else? Who else in the news fucking up? Mimi, you just gonna eat food the whole time?
I
How
went
many
on.
how many watermelons you don't
I
have so
had the
far?
whole container almost.
let
But
me
Trump
ask a
was really
question.
close. Trump was really close with Diddy too. Because if you go online, he has a multitude of pictures with Diddy.
He does.
Let me ask a question though, because we didn't get down to the nitty gritty of the Amber Rose. I mean,
Okay.
at least we should know what Amber got for her positions.
Real quick,
She got a
Shaka
nice
bars. I want you all
bag.
to. Sorry, real quick. I just want to shout out Shaka Bars from Love from Congo, Ghana, and Ethiopia. Shaka Bars, please follow him. He uses his platform to bring awareness to the atrocities going on with Black people. Like he sheds a lot of light on the mines in the Congo, how white people over there just taking all their minerals and basically have modern day slavery over there,
Wow.
and really puts a lot of effort into people's awareness of what's happening. Like, let's not just be sad for the white folks in Ukraine and getting killed and folks in
Thank
Gaza.
you.
There's also Black
And
people
not
in,
talking
in
about the
DC.
Absolutely.
melanated people.
Yes.
Hmm.
But did you also know that right now Trump is now fixated on the Congo? Everything, all his speeches is now, oh, the Congo, the
Yeah.
Congo. People are coming from the
Somebody
Congo.
told him he was orchestrated to say
Yeah.
that.
What the
Definitely. Hmm.
He wasn't talking
Yes.
about those kids getting killed in the mines, digging up for cobalt that goes into all your cell phones, all these tech companies, and letting China go over there and just ravage. So I just wish Africa, the entire continent, could just rise up and just kick all those colonizers
Mhm.
out. But okay.
What
Sorry,
any more
Talus. I didn't mean
Now,
to.
questions that are they asking any more questions? Because I can't, my internet is fucked.
well, I want to go
Cal.
deeper into this Amber Rose thing
Okay,
too,
yeah.
because
Somebody asked,
it ain't just her, and there's a reason why you
what's
see
the
people like Amber Rose and everyone else.
what's the
Like, say for instance,
future of
speaking,
hip hop?
they they they
Like, what's
uh
the future of hip
they
hop?
gave her a bag amongst others. I mean, I saw French Montana. You see Lil Pump. You see a lot of people. Chef. I mean, I probably don't know this guy. Chef G up in New York, who's a Bronx rapper. He is the Republican Party or the Trump whatever super PAC is supported is dropping off bags for all
Oh,
of
they're
your
getting
favorite
paid to say
urban.
this.
Yes, for all your favorite urban personalities and rappers. That's why you see what you're seeing out here in this social media space where you're seeing people that you're like, whoa, okay, this looks weird. Yeah, the Republican Party been dropping bags off, influencer bags
Wow.
And
for the
I
past two
also would
years.
like to share,
Wow.
that the Republicans are also being strategic when it comes to voting. You have to also pay attention to see if your card is active,
Yeah,
because this is what they're banking on. They're banking on that you are unaware that your card is inactive, and the deadline is October 7th. So if you don't check your card to see online if it's active, when you go to those polls in November,
Yeah, you
when they
won't
turn your
know.
way, there's no way you can reinstate your card. So make sure before October 7th, you check and see that your card is active. There's going to
Mhm.
be a little dot once you go online. It's going to say inactive and active. Call or go online and straighten that out
Okay.
immediately.
absolutely.
And trust and believe they will be purging a lot more people as we get closer to the deadline, so you won't have time. Go to iwillvote.com, check your status. I found out that I was suspended in Texas. They kicked off 1.9 million people off the
Wow.
polls in Texas. Oklahoma, 500,000. The attorney general here, Paxton, recently said in Texas that Biden would have won Texas if they did not stop 2.5 million ballots from being sent out to
Hmm.
Harris County. Harris County is the largest Black county in the state, actually one in the country. It's like huge, and Trump only won Texas by 600,000 votes.
Give
Mm.
them the
So
website again.
I will. iwillvote.com. You can check your status. iwillvote.com. Check your status. You can see if you are currently registered. If not, if you've moved, or sometimes they'll send you two pieces of mail, and if you don't respond, they'll kick you off and deem you inactive. So just know that. Like you be like, oh, I'm fine. I voted in the last election.
Yeah.
No, they're really being good about this.
Yes,
That
And
they
check.
are.
and
iVote.com.
in Florida is getting closer, you guys, and please don't just vote for the president.
And
We
it's
we
so
need those
weird
signatures.
in Florida, in Miami, when you go to these places, you're going to like maybe the libraries, the churches, but in Daytona, their locations are like white small churches with fields and grass and
Mm-mm.
like all I could think of is a noose. That's it. It's
Shit.
Oh,
weird.
Oh
Like
shit.
what?
Mm.
It's
Hey.
crazy.
oh my God! And also, what they're doing in black areas is they'll have one voting machine. Or a lot of them will be broken. They'll have you in line for a long time to discourage you. Stay in line. In the white neighborhoods, they say that it's a lot more pleasant. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it iwillvote.org or .com? Let me make sure. Let me make
Yeah.
sure I got the right one before
Put
I.
that pin that
I
Yeah.
in the
will.
title of the live
Okay.
so they can click that.
So me and my friends took a class. It was 1 hour. We became deputies in Texas. So we can register people to vote. I have these blue forms. I could just fill them out, and then I have 5 days to send them in.
Yeah.
It's very, very easy, you guys. It's very, very easy.
Black dudes
So
listening. Act like it's at the barber shop on a Saturday. Everybody waiting for that one barber. There's 9 barbers in there, but y'all ain't going to that one barber. It's okay. Y'all niggas wait all day for that one barber. You can
True.
do the same thing when it comes to voting, my niggas. Let's do
Facts.
it.
Facts.
do you
Claudia,
guys
there's a
Yeah, I
think
had
question in
this
the
young
chat.
lady on my platform saying, "Hey, I'm not voting. Our votes don't count." I said, "Listen, please stop using that excuse." I said, "We have people that was in our past, our ancestors, people that actually fought for rights, was getting lynched, were getting killed just to vote.
exactly?
We had educators trying to vote, lawyers, doctors, and they were being denied. They were passing tests. They were lying to these people, telling them they weren't passing the test. These people sacrifice a lot for you to say, hey, I'm not voting and my vote won't count. Please get out there and vote
Yeah.
and don't
Yeah.
let their movement go in vain."
First of all, it's not even anybody count. Okay, it's just the wrong. It's the wrong way to look at it. You're an American citizen. It is your right. It's your duty to participate in the democracy that you live under. Okay, you worrying about. First of all, it's your right. Why wouldn't you exercise your right? Like these
People
conspiracy theory
sacrifice a
motherfuckers,
lot. You
man.
should exercise your right because people
Yeah.
sacrificed a lot. Yeah.
Oh,
Look at like how our great grandparents or grandparents would get hosed down by white
Come
police
on.
officers and disrespected, or they would
It's
lynch people.
true.
So they'd be like, "Look, niggers, I want you to be with the hard
Yes.
ER, so you be scared to go vote." They would put a poll tax to discourage black people from
And they
voting. People were
wouldn't show
actually
up
getting
just
lynched.
one time. Our people were showing up consecutive times. Every
Hmm.
time they were denied, it turned away. They kept showing up.
No.
They kept showing up. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, we
Yeah,
definitely have.
you are falling the same conspiracy theorists. You are falling right into the white supremacy systematic bullshit. Yo, they want you to say exactly what you're
That,
saying,
yeah.
Yes.
My vote
and
doesn't matter. It doesn't count. It does count.
If it
yeah,
didn't
it's like
Every
it's so
vote
matter, they
matters.
would
stupid.
not be going this out of their way to stop you from voting. They
That
would not,
part.
if it did not matter, they would not. They would be like, "Oh, don't worry about it." They are going out
That
of their
part.
way. They're trying to change laws. Now they passed a law in Georgia where they want a hand count, right? Which is less. It's deemed less accurate than counting through the machine. Like 5.5 million votes. If four of us are together and you think the hole was pressed for Harris and I want Trump to win out, no, that doesn't look like Harris vote to me. Like
Yeah,
people can really fuck with the results
Yes.
like that. You
It's
know,
true. It's true.
it's
they're trying. They're really, really trying it. And the
Any more
senators.
questions?
Okay,
Claudia.
we're gonna
Did
give
you
y'all.
did you get new teeth? That's what I see here. Did you get somebody
No,
asked you?
they're just noticing that I have a lisp. I've always had like a little bit of a lisp. These are the same
Okay,
teeth I've always
I was about to say,
had.
why didn't you tell me? You know what I mean? I was like,
I got a
damn,
little lisp, son. I mean, me,
it's
I
all
got a
good.
lisp.
Hey,
It's
hey,
hey.
us dudes was looking for women with lists. When I was,
Oh,
that was
why
it.
does that mean like a good dick sucker or something? Is that what that's supposed to mean?
It's good.
Look at his face. I can't.
It has nothing to do with it.
I'm
Trust.
just telling you what we were
Oh
looking for.
God.
So,
All
Jesus.
right, y'all. 5 minutes of questions. Anything goes. Anything goes. Say who you have a question for, and anything goes. Even if it's a ratchet question. If y'all see it, let's just go. Okay. Oh my bride 38. Mimi, I have a question for you. Go.
Go.
No. No.
No.
No, they ain't had a
Tiffany
question.
said, "Where's
No.
your wife?" I tell us. I guess that's to you.
Wow, where's your wife? She's cooking in the kitchen.
Oh, what is she cooking? Are you being funny?
I am. And she's with my son right now. She
Okay.
she
Claudia,
she's been a good wife.
she, I love her. Courtney, I love her. Claudia, did you roast Caitlyn Jenner? Yes, and I will because Caitlyn is fake trans. I feel like you do not have the right. I don't think you have